The abortion issue is expected to have a major impact on the November election. Abortion rights advocates and those against it are already aggressively campaigning. Local 10's Glenna Milberg continues our live team coverage from Miami. Glenna.
And that started, Louis, literally minutes after those Supreme Court opinions were published yesterday. They are expecting to spend tens of millions of dollars in the next 7 months to reach voters, to sway voters on what is one of the state's most divisive issues and one of the nation's too.
Now officially Amendment 4 on the November ballot.
We also have to make sure that women and Florida voters know what's at stake on that ballot.
The same groups who collected more than 1 million petition signatures to get abortion rights to voters pivot to an education and get out the vote campaign.
Welcome back.
They estimate $1 million a week to saturate Florida's 10 TV markets. Digital and social media, door knocking and phone banking. We already see the young vote amplifying the news.
When women and voters have all the accurate information, they overwhelmingly support this.
The morning after the court decision, this email fundraising blast from the Republican Party of Florida, its chair on record with us about the goal.
We're protecting life in all its forms, and I think it's a simple proposition is that we're going to protect life.
A forecast of that campaign, it tells readers the Florida amendment would allow abortions up to the time of birth, though the proposed amendment actually lifts restrictions before viability, a medical standard Florida had recognized as typically about 24 weeks, or when necessary to protect a patient's health, determined by the healthcare provider.
Florida is now ground zero in the fight to protect the woman's freedom.
Congressional Democrats brought their leader and witnesses to a field hearing in Broward today as President Biden's campaign manager in this memo calls abortion rights on the ballot his opening in Florida.
And President Biden's campaign is airing now its very first television ad in swing states, and it is all about reproductive rights. So new polling numbers are expected pretty soon now that it is on the ballot. But the last poll that we saw was 71% support for abortion rights in Florida. And that is well over the 60% needed to get it into Florida's Constitution. And it also comes from across the spectrum and bipartisan support, even from very conservative people who are staunchly pro-life, but do feel that choice is the way. I'm Glenna Milberg, live in Miami tonight. Local 10 News.